The Prakriti has its own way of completely captivating us. But if we are subduing to it, then what happens if we subdue to it? That means somewhere we are lacking in our Krishna consciousness. Somewhere we are lacking as being individual living entities or devotees of the Lord. We can claim that we have been so long into Krishna consciousness, all this can be claimed, but still somewhere we are lacking it. So that is where we have to repair our discrepancies. We have to repair. How do we repair our discrepancies? By showing unity among the Vaishnavas, by chanting. Chanting is the main foundation wherein we can bring about unity amongst the Vaishnavas. We can bring about that brotherhood feeling or the sisterhood feeling, and make our parampara quite happy about us. And this happens only when our feelings towards chanting, that is, it should, chanting motto should shift from I have to chant to I want to chant. When this have to slowly tapers down and rather increases to want to, then there is a shift of mentality. That time we can say that yes, we have progressed in our Krishna consciousness. So from the whole thing, whether we are doing preaching, whether we are doing going to the dham, or whether we are having deities at home and serving, the basis of everything is how our chanting is working on us. If we suddenly express ourselves with mode of passion, mode of goodness, mode of ignorance, goodness is okay, allowed to a certain extent, but if that shifts happen soon or in between us, then we can understand that somewhere our chanting is lacking, somewhere our chanting is not working on us. Also, when we find fault amongst the Vaishnavas, we can that time also rest be assured that the chanting is literally not working on us. So yes, so this is what this shift of try our maximum, that we should not be happy with just being in the mode of goodness or just being in the mode of passion. Our aim is to be in the mode of Vasudeva Sattva stage or a super goodness stage. For this particular thing is where we should completely focus on how best we can utilize our human life to serve the Lord through this basic foundation of Shravan. That is hearing what I chant. Prabhu, the next verse doesn't have, or should I, or devotees will take give questions. What should I do, Prabhu?
It's, yeah, we can. Shukar Prabhu, Hare Krishna. I think.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
My video I just was so tired, I just slept in between.
Yeah, no problem, bro. That's why you are. You cannot open?
No, you have logged in, I'm not open. You're not opening. No. Not opening, I'll open now.
Oh, yes, bro.
Yes. So, Mataji, do the next one also. Time is there, no?
Fine.
So much time is there.
Yeah. Okay.
One small mistake of Daksha, all the things happen. One small mistake.
Yeah.
He just took Shiva as now.
They are purposely committing mistake to make us purify, Prabhu.
To teach us.
Teach us, yes. Whatever be the position, if you are puffed up and do mistakes, then this is what will happen.
Fall.
Yeah.
Death happened in the house.
We will go to the next verse. 455. Ajñāsaivam kupitena manyuna sadeva devam parichakrame vibhum mene tadatmanam asangaram hasa mahiyasam tata sahishnum. Maitreya continued, my dear Vidura, that black person was the personified anger of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he was prepared to execute the orders of Lord Shiva. Thus, considering himself capable of coping with any power offered against him, he circumambulated Lord Shiva. So here Maitreya Muni is telling to Vidura, this person whom, this great fiery personality whom Lord Shiva had created, he was actually the personified, he was the anger personified of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is, Krishna himself felt quite angry with this particular event of whatever mishap Daksha had created. So, as we know, in the spiritual world, everything is personified. You have love, love is personified. You have anger, anger is also personified. You have passion, passion is also personified. Even the grass is personified there. Even the sun, moon, stars, everything is personified living entities in the spiritual realms. So here, the black fiery demon who was there, who had taken his appearance, is actually the anger personified version of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And this particular Supreme Personality of Godhead's this anger personified thing, or the demon, what he did is that first he circumambulated Lord Shiva, and then after that he proceeded to do his assigned duties. So this is one good character which we see, that respecting the particular master or person who is in charge of us. We often, the main thing what as living entities, I'm not talking about devotees only, but as mainly our drawback is that we lack gratitude. If we read this particular book, I don't know if devotees have read this particular book of Gauranga Das Prabhu's Art of Resilience. If we read that book, it is actually a wonderful book. Having
Rajanath Mala disciple, no? Gauranga Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is really a wonderful book. Actually, 2 weeks back, myself and Radhikanath Prabhu, we had taken a seminar on this particular book. It is a book of 40 stories, and everything, all the characters, what we should imbibe has been mentioned in that, but it is through a story form. So it is not something very philosophical like Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam or anything like that. It is in a story form, mentioning to us how one should imbibe these qualities of tolerance, humility, love, gratitude, all these different things. So here, what I found out in this particular translation of Srila Prabhupada is that even though this demon is quite fiery, and what he did is that he was offered a particular power by Lord Shiva. Of course, it is any powers of Lord Shiva, as we know, is coming from the Supreme Personality of Godhead only. So, in order to show that gratitude, as soon as the demon was given this particular task, what he did is that first he circumambulated Lord Shiva, and then only he proceeded to complete his task. If we see the same thing in the Treta Yuga, in Ramayana also, Lord Rama, when it was time for the Yuddha, for the fight to start, at that time, all the warriors had gone. That is from Ravana's side also, all his secondary warriors, sons and soldiers, everybody only first went to the battlefield. They all got killed and bodies came back. Ravana still was the last sample piece to come out. Same way, from taking Lord Rama's side, the Vanaras and everybody of them, they only came first for the war, and they did not allow Lord Rama to come initially. So what happened is that before now it was time, almost all the Vanaras had come, and they had fought with. Now it was a chance for Lakshmana to come. So Lakshmana, though he is rather Sankarshan in his incarnation, but though he is often in a fiery mood, but what he did is that he kept his cool. When Lord Rama instructed him to go into the battlefield, he first circumambulated Lord Rama, and then only he. Because in that circumambulation, what happens is that we are dedicating, or rather surrendering ourselves to that particular personality and begging for his mercy. What do we do? What is the aim of Tulsi Parikrama? We are surrendering to Mother Tulsi Rani that, please bless us, etc., etc. All my sins, whatever Brahmahatya types of sins I have done, please let it vanish away and go. So we are surrendering to her mercy. In the same way, when we are circumambulating a particular personality, it is like we are seeking his mercy, we are wanting his blessings, plus we are also surrendering ourselves to his instructions. That is a point. We are surrendering ourselves to his instructions. So that how we feel, how will this surrender come? This attitude of surrender comes only when we feel that the Lord is Vibhu Atma and I am Anu Atma. He is my master and I am his servant. That Kirtan is there, no? Sarvasva Tumar Charane Sopiya. Tumi to Thakur, Tumara Kukur. So this is it. You are Thakur, I am your dog. So why do I feel that I am the dog or I am the servant of a particular person? Because I am expressing my surrender. Along with my surrender, I am also expressing my gratitude that you have accepted me as your servant. That gratitude we are expressing. So gratitude is a very great thing that we should actually express, because we are not at all living entities who are independent. We are living entities who are always dependent. So either we are depending upon the society, or we are depending upon our family members, or we are depending upon anybody. Somewhere we are depending. Though I might be staying alone in a particular place, still I am depending upon some things of that particular place. So every time this attitude of gratitude is the greatest importance in one's human life. Because with the attitude of gratitude, one is also receiving causeless mercy of the Supreme Lord. So from this particular, deed of this particular fiery living entity, the demon, Veerabhadra, he must learn this particular, though he was a demon in a demon's body, but his attitude of gratitude is highly remarkable. So any other?
There's a Veerabhadra temple in Chennai, actually, I saw. Veerabhadra temple.
Temple is there in Chennai. Correct.
Outside the Shiva temple, there's a Veerabhadra temple.
So
the Lord Krishna's manifestation, Mataji?
Sorry, Prabhu?
Veerabhadra is the manifestation of Lord Krishna.
Yeah, that is what the translation is telling. That is Krishna's anger totally got a personified form, and gave the potency to Lord Shiva, that when Lord Shiva tore off his tuft of hair and hit the tuft of hair and the ground, at that particular time, it was Krishna who sent this particular demon to carry on the orders of Lord Shiva. Because Lord Shiva is Krishna's favorite devotee.
Okay, Mataji. In few verses before, I don't know which verse we are, which chapter, because we are discussing about Shiva Tattva for sometimes now. In one of the purport, Prabhupada was mentioning about Shiva as Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yeah.
Now, Prabhu, this is actually circumstantial. Now, the point is that when Krishna gives a particular role or certain, certain task to Lord Shiva, certain task to Lord Shiva, like instruction, when that is given to Lord Shiva, what happens is that he is glorified, or he is given that importance as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. Of course, we know our 10 offenses are also saying that, and Lord Shiva is also dependent upon Krishna. In a way, Krishna is also dependent upon Lord Shiva, because both of them, as we know, Shriram Datta, the Shriram Dahi.
Vishesha Yoga.
Yeah, the milk and the curd. This sort of a thing is there. Just the transformation of milk is curd. So that way.
But curd cannot become milk.
Curd cannot become milk. So the point is that we should honor Lord Shiva as we are honoring Lord Vishnu. But we cannot equate their positions. That is all. I cannot substantiate this particular factor that, okay, in my beads, I'm chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and I will also chant the Shiva Tattva Mantra. That doesn't happen then. Way tattvas are different. But when you see their level, they are equivalent. That is, they are reciprocated between each other. Now, if so to take, just to give you a slight example, suppose if we have some Maharajas are there, like somebody is my guru, somebody is your guru. So maybe your guru has come into Krishna consciousness before my guru. But when your guru and my guru meet, they are equals. They are like colleagues, But actually to say, if you say, take the tattva, your guru was initiated and has taken sannyas maybe 5 years, 6 years, or maybe 2 years more before than my guru. But whatever it is, when we are viewing, we will view both of them on the equal platform. So our level is quite low, but they are quite up above us. Now, what difference is there between them? It is not for our thinking. We have been told in the scriptures that we should, Lord Shiva has this position, this many qualities Lord Shiva has, this many qualities Lord Krishna has. So we are just supposed to, and what is the main agenda of Lord Shiva? To prove that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Aradhanam Sarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam Param. That is all. So since the Guru Tattva, that is Lord Shiva himself is telling that follow Lord Krishna or go and surrender to Lord Krishna.
In another sloka also, Lord Shiva has told, Mukti Pradata Sarvesham Vishnu Eva Samshaya. Parvati asked that why you cannot give mukti. He said, I cannot give, he can only give mukti. So he has himself taken a position of servant of Krishna only. But actually, if you see the Shiva Tattva, he is the only incarnate. Brahma also doesn't have that. He is also Sadashiva in the spiritual world. It is just below the Vaikuntha Loka, and where he is like a Vishnu Tattva only there actually, though Shiva. But he has manifested in Kailasa just to support Parvati as a husband to take care of the material world. And he is so humble that he is also taking care of all the smashana also, all the crematorium, take care of the Bhuta Ganas and all, he is helping them. So there is nobody so merciful and good like Shiva to take care of everybody's problem.
Correct.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you.
After a long time, I am seeing Mataji. It's nice to. And you read the slokas also very nicely. The way your pronunciation was absolutely on the dot.
Yeah.
So nice, Mataji. Sugandhan, how is Prabhu?
Krishna's mercy, Prabhu. Fine.
And Molo is in Bangalore or she's come back to Muscat now?
No, she's come next month, Prabhu. She's now in Pune with Trisha Prabhu's place. So she wants to do more courses. In the meantime, from Vaishnava Marriage Bureau, things are coming.
Kalyan Nokande.
That's what. So 2-3.
Should I tell you some good boy, devotee boy, any required? Should I tell you?
Yes, Prabhu. Please, you can just send messages, Prabhu.
But Malayali is it that, or Tamil also is okay, or
Tamil is also fine, Prabhu.
That's okay because both are same only.
Yeah, fine.
And Guru Maharaj, you want to Jab Tak Maharaj or others also okay?
I know, that is fine. She wants initiated, that is all. She just wants initiated. Any Guru.
She also got initiated, no? She also got initiated.
No, I am holding her initiation. And she has finished all the papers, everything is 3 years back itself. Even I did now I
Get it done, Mataji. Don't delay it because Guru Maharaj is also not well. Please take it fast.
Yeah.
And what is their age now? 20?
24, Prabhu.
I will see somewhere around 27, like that.
Yeah, it's not fine, Prabhu. So you just let me know.
Any kind of profile on the IQ, just send the profile.
Yeah, I'll send, Prabhu. Yeah, I'll send it. Yes.
Okay.
Fine.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Srimad Bhagavatam Granth ki jai. Vancha kalpatarubhya sindhu pati pavebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Ananta Krishna Granth ki jai. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Hare Krishna.
और गृह सेवा पालिका माता जी की जय हो।
Thank you. Hare Krishna.